Alright, what we got here today is a F150, and known as the CC 150 to some people, and we're going to take this oil pressure sending unit because we have an issue with the gauges in here flopping around, and we're going to put a mechanical gauge by Equus from O'Reilly Auto Parts. So let's take a look. All right, what the gauge comes with is you get the gauge itself with a little holder there. It's got a bulb. We're not probably going to use that. We might can use that later. And we have all the fittings to be able to connect it. So what I'm hoping is that this fitting here matches that. So let's see if it does. So what you want to do is you got to unscrew this little hub here, and that way you can get all this off of it. And this is your gauge. Okay. What we got to do is we got to route this tubing here from the engine bay. We got to find a way to get it from the engine bay into the cab. I'm going to come here. I'll show you what does not work. And that oil pressure gauge right there, right here, this is what's giving us some problems. It's erratic, sometimes high, sometimes low, sometimes high, sometimes low. The way that you connect these gauges here, so you want put the little ferrule thing right there. Oops, nope, that's wrong. See, messed that up. The first thing you got to do is put your cap on, goes just like this, and then you put this little compression device like this, and then it's going to screw right into your gauge, and you want to taper it in towards your gauge, just like that. And we're not going to tighten that up yet. Got it? The owner's manual will give you the diagram exactly what to do. It tells you where to put your compression nut and your compression sleeve. But what we're going to do is we're going to do that, but we're going to start from inside the vehicle. So I'm going to take the small one, put it on, not inside the vehicle, under the hood. Put the compression nut and sleeve. It's going to go right into this small one, like this. And then this is going to go into the larger one, and then we're going to hook it up underneath the F150. All right, so I'm going to tighten this compression fitting up like this, and that'll secure the hose into this piece of brass here. Okay, so I wrap this first fitting in Teflon tape, and we're going to use a ratchet to go ahead and get this tightened into the engine block.
So on an F-150 5.0 liter V8, this is where it's going to be. Right there, right beside the oil filter.
All right, now we have the smaller fitting, and we're going to go ahead and put some Teflon tape and put that under the truck also.
Alrighty, we got the first fitting in. We have our compression fittings, our adapters, right hooked into the block. Alrighty, so this on this 95 F-150 with the 5.0 liter V8, what we had to do is we had to come where the throttle linkage for a standard would be, and we drilled a hole and put a rubber grommet right on there, right here. That way it wouldn't rub against this and cause problems in the future. So what we did was we used this screw that holds this plastic in to ground this. That way we didn't have to do any of bolting in the original plastic. We used that to put that in there, and that's what it looks like.
All right, so as you see, we've got the mount mounted. We've got the retainer bezel back here. We've got our compression fitting and our sleeve here. So now what we're gonna do is connect it to the gauge, just like this. All right, now that we've got our compression fitting on, you just slide it in here, line it up, and tighten the back bezel. And there you go, that's it.
Alrighty, we got it hooked up. Let's see if we got some oil pressure. 25. Come on, 50. We got 50.
Very good.
That's awesome.
All right, this truck has been officially major weaknessized. If I can get it off there.
There we go.